Good morning. Happy Friday. Kim'at Shabbat Shalom. I had a very interesting conversation with a friend of mine last night, Ido, my cacao person. I've mentioned it before, much more than a cacao person, by the way. I shared an observation that I had about a certain event. But that within that observation, there was a lot of criticism and judgment and comparison. And he said something that really stuck with me. I've been thinking about it since last night. He said, when you get to these moments, these events, why don't you try and instead of judgment, try and meet it with curiosity. And instead of comparison, try and meet it with inspiration. It took me a couple of minutes to digest that. In fact, it took me all night. And it really left a mark with me, it really left me thinking. Because when I meet something with judgment, an event, a behavior, a person, there's no development to my thought, to my emotion. I'm just stuck where I'm at. That is good, that is bad, that is not good, that is happy, not happy, whatever my judgment toward that situation is. There's no development. If I meet something with comparison, within that, there's no inspiration to me. But rather, when I look at something that I don't understand, instead of judging it, being curious about it will only allow me to grow. Two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to look at an event and be curious about it, and after investigating and thinking about it, I will either be more solidified in my observation and the way I look at things, and will be more confident about it, which is great. Or I will learn something new, I will see something new, I'll have a aha moment. And if I have that aha moment, it will change the way I look and feel about things, which is also great and beautiful. We all want to grow and develop. If I meet something with comparison, it can only put me down. Oh, I'm not like that. It's not like that. This should be better. That is not good enough. But if I meet it with inspiration, it allows me to grow. How can I be like that? What do I need to add to myself? What needs to change for me to achieve those goals? It could be external or it could be internal. We judge ourselves about losses or mistakes that we've done. We compare ourselves to where we were in the past or where I want to be in the future. But these are non-productive thoughts. It does not help me make an action or move forward. But rather, if you look at something and it inspires you to be better, if you seek for it to inspire you to be better, to grow, to be more educated, to be more open-minded, that has continuance, that has development. If I meet a behavior that I initially want to judge, if I'm curious about it, why is that? Why does it make me feel like that? Is there a reason? Could that reason be solid? Could it be valid? Is there anything for me to learn from it? When I want to be inspired from something, how can I be like that? A great boxer. How can I be like him instead of, oh, I can never be that guy? A successful businessman. How can I be like that? There is an endless abundance of riches in this world. Physical abundance, mental abundance, emotional abundance, spiritual abundance. Many times I personally see someone who is more developed than me in any of these, and initially you want to judge, you want to compare, but that brings no development to my soul. And so I want to thank Ido for giving me that thought. I'm going to tag him on this video. He's much more than a cacao man, breathwork facilitator, plant medicine facilitator, and so much more. And would like to give whoever is watching, leave you with this thought as well. Instead of comparison, inspiration. Instead of judgment, curiosity, for us to grow and develop emotionally, spiritually, internally. And to make peace with ourselves internally. Stop judging behaviors, losses, Stop comparing to where I was or where I want to be, but rather be inspired by what we can do, what we can achieve, each and every one of us, separately and together. And so, wishing everyone all around the world, East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, to live their life with curiosity and inspiration rather than judgment and comparison. Wishing everyone all around the world Shabbat Shalom.